Joe Harrington, Athletic Director here in West Rutland, handling the introductions.
No national anthem.
We are semi-final action here in West Rutland. West Rutland, the home whites. Proctor visiting in the room. Last minute instructions from the coaches, and we should be off and running shortly. So this is semifinal action here in West Rutland. West Rutland comes in as the 2 seed. Proctor comes in as the 3 seed. And the winner of this game will play the winner of Long Trail and Sharon, the 1 and the 6. West Rutland comes in with a 13-1-0 record. It's a very successful season. Proctor 11-2-1 record. No, Proctor girls winding it up with a cheer, and we'll start soon here in West Rutland. Boys won earlier today, 3-0 win over Sharon Academy to advance to the finals, and they know their opponent will be Proctor. Winner of this game will join in the finals. Proctor going to start off with the ball. Got a last minute equipment adjustment for the Proctor keeper. And as soon as she's ready, the officials will give the okay to start it off. Beautiful day here in West Rutland, about 50 degrees, no wind. Sun in and out of clouds. Nothing to complain about weather-wise. Field's in excellent shape. Proctor keeper's ready. Official checking the scorekeeper and the other officials, and we're going to get this thing going here. Proctor starts off by going forward. They come near side. Nice job of West Rutland to step. Kiana Grabowski, 8th grader, play in the middle, played a fantastic game last game against Arlington. We've got a Proctor throw here. 11 is Janae McGee for West Side. 13 for West Side is Lauren Harvey. Proctor working the far side of the field, and that ball cleared up the sideline. It's going to carry out, and we'll have a throw. Proctor plays quick, puts the ball immediately in, and contested by West Rutland. Great work, Kelsey Whedon. That ball carries out. We've got another throw, only this time it'll be West Rutland. And Kira Pipeling with a surprisingly big throw. She's not a big girl in stature, but she has a fantastic throw, gets that ball up and in. And ping pong back and forth, that ball skied a mile high. Proctor girl volleys. Now that ball sent corner. This will be the best opportunity for either team so far. That ball on one hop to the front of the net, and the Proctor keeper out on top of that. One hop. Great step, Lauren Harvey, immediate pressure. Nice ball up the sideline. Harvey contains, going shoulder to shoulder here. Got to pursue, and Proctor able to beat Harvey and get across. Headed back out, but same player for Proctor. Sends a beautiful ball, top of the box. Settled by Proctor. We'll see if they pull the trigger. They do, and that's Julia May. Gets a foot on that. Dangerous spot for Proctor to put the ball on net. Kayla Coombs up to the task. Like the boys, this is a senior-laden girl team for West Rutland. High expectations going in. That ball out to midfield. 50-50 ball won by Proctor, and they turn it back into the offensive zone. And that is great hustle coming across by Lauren Harvey to contest and force that ball out. We'll have a throw. Flip throw, mile high. Not quite as far as she wanted, but on a hop into the danger zone. West Rutland able to clear with a header, and now it's Brooke Raish. Weaving, hands off to Callahan, looking far sideline. Raish able to run onto that, keep it in bounds, but Proctor there to shut the door, and that ball cleared up past midfield. West Rutland needs to send Shelby Grabowski on a run there, but unable to do so. Now Proctor with the counter. Dangerous rocket for Proctor. A lot of pace on that ball. Kayla Coombs standing near post makes the catch and the drop kick. And that ball out on a hop past midfield. Kayla Coombs doing a great job with the drop kick so far this game. That ball off Proctor. West Rutland throw. Callahan looking corner for Shelby Grabowski, who I called Janae McGee earlier in the game. The braids threw me off, I apologize. That throw into Brooke Raish, and Proctor defender with a volley kick off Raish. That's trouble. Kiana Grabowski in the box. That ball carries out on the Proctor clear, and West Rutland throw, trying to get up over the Proctor defender and find Shelby Grabowski. Great challenge, Kiana Grabowski. And that hard work pays off with a, I thought they were indicating corner, but it's going to be a goal kick for Proctor. We're 35-44 left in the first half here. This is semifinal action in the girls varsity soccer Division 4 state tournament. Nice job, West Rutland, to pick that ball out of the air. Their last playoff game, they did a tremendous job of contesting every goal kick, every 50-50 ball, and pushing them back into the offensive half. We'll see if they're able to continue that success. Nice throw. Grabowski looking for the flick, but not able to. Brooke Raish gets it on her left foot. She pulls the trigger. Great look. First good opportunity for West Rutland. Carries high left. No result. Brooke Raish prolific. I think she's at 101 or 102 goals for her career, and she almost added to the tally there. Isabel Valerio and net will handle this goal kick. She's had a nice season for Proctor. She elects to come near side. We're 34-43 in. Scoreless first half here in West Rutland. And that ball bending near side will carry out, and we'll have a West Rutland throw right here in front. Nice effort on the Proctor player. Try and hustle over and catch that, but it was bending and carried out. West Rutland throw right up the line. Looking for Katie Callahan, Proctor player there, for the header out of bounds, and we'll have another West Rutland throw. Carson Gordon doing a nice job as the ball boy today on the near side. And that throw, looking corner, chipped out by Proctor. West Rutland gaining chunks of ground towards the end line here, and they'll look for Shelby Grabowski again. That ball a header. It's going to carry off the end line, and we'll have the first corner of the game. Katie Callahan will put this ball in, and we'll see where she's able to put it. She's a right footer, so it will bend away from the net. She'll try and loft it into the box, and hopefully Brooke Raish or another of the West Rutland players can get ahead on it. Beautiful ball. Raish thought it was coming to her, but it doesn't get there. Cleared out by Proctor, but not out of danger. They win the 50-50 header. Kira Pipeling tracking back, as is Kiana Grabowski. She's played exceptionally well as an 8th grader. That's Kelsey Whedon. Left foot. Sends that ball up the sideline. Kira Pipeling trying to track it, but it carries out off the sideline. We'll have a Proctor throw. Great job to contest. West Rutland, immediate pressure on that ball when it comes in. Kiana Grabowski challenges and forces a pass up to midfield, and now Proctor looks sideline. Kira Pipeling, nice job to come back and play both ways, and we'll see if she can chip this out. Better than chipping it out, she earns the throw.
Some positions are easy to quantify. Because you're a number. Like Jordan Johnson should be in like that. He should be in like that first ballot.
That ball carries out. And we will have another West Rutland throw. That's off shin guards. We have a Proctor throw. Hesitation fooled me there. That ball on the sideline. Pipeline elevates and heads, and now Proctor looking to break into space here. This could be trouble. Left foot sends that near post, and it skips out off the end line. No result, but a dangerous look for Proctor. We are still scoreless here in West Rutland. Semifinal playoff action. 32 minutes left in the first half. Nice ball, Lauren Harvey on one hop up to midfield. Carries all the way back to the Proctor fullback, and she clears out. Cassidy Mack will put this ball in play with a throw. Proctor first two with a header. Mack settles, left foot volley. That's a nice ball. Brooke Raish able to settle. Callahan goes down hard. No call. And Cassidy Mack will look corner for Shelby Grabowski. She's being shielded off, but she works through, volleys that ball off a Proctor player. Callahan pressures. Great step, Lauren Harvey, but a questionable hop gets by her. I believe that's Anderson on the run. We'll see if she has a left foot. Lauren Harvey. How about that for a recovery? Beat on an unlucky bounce at midfield, tracks all the way back, shuts the door on that charge up the field, puts it out of play, and gives her teammates a chance to regroup. Proctor throw, and it takes considerable amount of distance for this flip throw. And that one a mile high into the box. Julia May steps but misses. Ball hanging in the box, dangerous spot. Lauren Harvey, great hard-nosed defense. And now she's out to contest again, pushing and shoving, no call. Until now. Excellent work, Lauren Harvey. Official asking her to back it up a little bit here. Low liner. Raish settles and immediately volleys. Looking to the middle of the field. Kira Pipeling elevates. Gets a head on that. It goes far sideline. It's a foot race, and we'll see who gets there. Neither player got there. It was off Proctor, so Kira Pipeling will have a throw. One hop up the line, looking for Raish. Carries through to Proctor. Proctor playing back now. Flicks up over Grabowski. That ball coming near side. Plenty of room. Unforced error there. Ball blasted out. And Cassidy Mack with a throw. 50-50 ball. Great job to step to that by West Rutland and contest. Proctor looking to go far sideline. Kira Pipeling picks that out of the air and sends it back up. This is Raish. Dangerous. Sends the ball forward. Callahan going to try and get to that ball. It is carrying, and Proctor elects to play that ball out of danger. We've got a West Rutland throw. We're under 29 minutes now. Still early in the first half. Kira Pipeling with a throw coming. What a great throw into the box. Bit of a misplay for Proctor. That ball hangs in the box. Kelsey Whedon, great job to pull it out of the air, and this coming near sideline. Nobody's going to get to that. We'll have a throw. We will have a West Rutland throw. Lauren Harvey looks for Grabowski. Grabowski sends a volley. It's going to carry out. Lauren Harvey will throw again. Gets a handoff from the ball boy immediately into Shelby. Shelby looking for her first real work of the game. Great job to shoulder by. Try and send a floater forward for Brooke Raish. And Brooke gives it a run, but it carries off the end line. We'll have another. No, sir. We will have a West Rutland corner. Callahan again will take this. And Callahan plays quick, gets that ball to the front of the net. Raish trying to run through. Nobody there. Kiana Grabowski takes a run, but not able to get onto it. And Proctor clears all the way to the sideline. Tremendous effort by the Proctor player on the slide tackle to try and get a foot on that and keep it in, but it does continue on out. And Kiera Pipeling with a throw. And again, that's a weapon for West Rutland. So now we've got the goal kick coming from Proctor. And Isabel Valerio is going to come near side and send this ball into play. And it is again bending towards the sideline. 50-50 ball, Proctor first two, but that ball's got to carry. Nice job to tiptoe on the sideline. Harvey, excellent work. Double team by Proctor. Carries out off her foot. Proctor throw. Handball, no call on number 3 for Proctor, I believe. And that's Sam Callahan, who is a tenacious two-way player. Nice job. That ball's going to skip up and over. Grabowski almost off to the races, but Proctor clears. Header. And we've got a push against West Rutland. Proctor setting up for their first kick off a foul. Nice ball, but Harvey the only one there. Callahan looks to settle. Proctor tracking back. Kiana Grabowski, great challenge. But Proctor out of the pack. Kelsey Whedon needs to hustle back on this. Proctor looking to cross. And that ball is a mile high and a mile wide. West Rutland goal kick coming. Harvey's got it where she wants it. Number 18, Janae McGee, looking to check into the game at the next opportunity, as is number 19 for Proctor. I apologize, don't know the names of most of the girls on Proctor. That goal kick skips through, apparently untouched, and we'll have a Proctor throw at midfield after the sub. Kiera Pipeling, immediate challenge. Nice job. That ball up the sideline and kept in by West Rutland. Sent corner. Brooke Raish tracking in. 50-50 ball off shin guards. Earns Proctor a throw. They play short. It skips through two Proctor players, and Katie Callahan tries to step out of the pack with the ball, but Proctor contests that. Now it's sideline and out off Maroon. Kiera Pipeling again, big throw looking into the corner. We've got a whistle. And there is a call against Proctor. And that spot's in range for Katie Callahan. She's got a rocket of a foot. We'll see what she elects to do. High into the box, off the head, off the post. Who's home? Isabel Valerio's home. That's who. Wow. What a great scoring opportunity for West Rutland, and Valerio beat on the header, able to recover after the ball rebounds off the post and smother that scoring opportunity. West Rutland knocking on the door, unable to capitalize. That ball, one hop, two hops, three hops, and out off West Rutland. Proctor throw. Lauren Harvey anticipates where that ball's going to come in. Steps in front of the player. Great job by Shelby Grabowski to make the save on that. And that's a nice ball, but Isabel Valerio is going to come out and scoop. Nice work by West Rutland to anticipate and contest. But the result will be another Valerio drop kick.
Hey, you two need to talk.
Proctor carries far sideline. They may look corner here. Sam Callahan playing two ways back to contest. That ball carries out off Proctor. West Rutland throw. Proctor on a volley. Pipeling up to get a header on it, but misses. That ball is into the crowd. Proctor throw on the far sideline. 22 minutes left. Scoreless 0-0 tie in the first half. Header off West Rutland. Headed for the box, and Julia May there. Great hustle to put that ball in a nice spot for West Rutland. Callahan pursuing but unable to get there. Nonetheless, that ball does carry out off Proctor. A bit of an unforced error there. They look corner for Brooke. Proctor player oversteps, and now it's a battle. Raish wins that, sends it. That is Kiana Grabowski rolling that ball to the front of the net, and Izzy gonna drop kick out, skip over. Kiera Pipeling turns it to the outside and tries to control it, but it continues to carry out. It's a Proctor throw. West Rutland immediately sends that ball out of play. We have another Proctor throw. Got a call against Proctor. Result in a kick for West Rutland, and Lauren Harvey places it where she wants it, takes a look up the field to see what she has for options, and then sends a low liner. And I apologize, lost that out of frame, must have skipped off a Proctor player, and that throw is going deep corner. Shelby Grabowski contests. Ball ping-pongs back and forth off the defender. It's going to be a West Rutland throw, and Kiera Pipeling is going to think about short. Now she looks at Shelby Grabowski. Hit from behind, no call. Kelsey Whedon checks in. Janae McGee coming off. Some nice minutes for her. Excellent work, and we've got another West Rutland throw. And Pipeling goes big on that one, finds Raish. Raish tries to trap, but it carries a little too far. Excellent attempt to try and turn that to the front of the net. Here's Kelsey Whedon. She sends a roller into the box. West Rutland player got a foot on that, but sent it far wide right. Another goal kick coming. And again, it'll be Valerio. Low liner skips between two West Rutland players, and Proctor able to track it down. Nice job Harvey to send it back up into the offensive half, and now it's kickball back and forth. Callahan trying to push through, and it's Grabowski coming out of the pack, double team, left foot, jumped on by Callahan, and she's going to have a ball, send it in the box for Brooke Raish. Raish was taking those steps to wind it up. Proctor able to clear it out of danger. Beautiful play. Callahan chips by, but a little too far. Great thought there. Chip it by the player, get to that end line, and then cross it for Raish. But that ball carries off the end line, and Isabel Valerio will set up for another goal kick. So this is semifinal action here in West Rutland. It's the Division IV Girls Varsity State Championship Tournament. Winner of this game will advance to play for the championship on Saturday. The other semifinal going on now. Great job, West Rutland, to step forward on that. Great two-way play, Cassidy Mack, but Proctor comes away with it. They look middle. A nice job, West Rutland, to step. That's Kiana Grabowski. Chips it near side. Callahan shields, then turns. She sends a beautiful ball. Got to get there, Shelby Grabowski. Nice job. She's got tremendous wheels. Looking to cut across. That ball carries out. It's a throw. Collision, no call. Throw or a kick from right there probably doesn't make a tremendous amount of difference. Shelby Grabowski continues to work hard, putting high pressure on. That ball off and back to the Proctor player. Lauren Harvey, great step. She sends a volley for Raish. Raish trying to track it, but Proctor able to clear out of danger. Now they're heading towards midfield. Harvey, the only one there, and she sends that ball straight up. Kira Pipeling going to contest, and that ball's off her, and it carries out. We'll have a throw on the far sideline for Proctor. And Proctor tracking in. That ball floats to the top of the box, and that was not what the Proctor player was looking for there. But Proctor controls, and now dangerous in front of the net. Carries all the way through the box and off the end line. So the other semifinal today, #1 Long Trail playing #6 Sharon. Winner of that will advance to play the winner of this game for all the marbles in Division 4 soccer. Lauren Harvey will put this ball in play. We'll see where she looks. That ball high and short. Kelsey Whedon with a volley. Kiana Grabowski, great pressure to come out and contest that, but Proctor's got it. They think about playing back and then play far sideline. Hesitation move, and now great job, Kiera Pipeling on the far sideline.
Oh, she's pushing with her arms, please.
That ball carries off the sideline, and we've got another Proctor throw. Kiana Grabowski loops that ball up and over the Proctor defender and out for another Proctor throw.
Proctor!
Great job to elevate and get ahead on that. Same result. Out off the sideline, Proctor throw. Lauren Harvey, first to that ball, sends it near side. Shelby Grabowski able to settle and sends that ball up the sideline, but not the result she was hoping for. It carries out. And Proctor throws middle, immediately contested by Lauren Harvey. Another job, great anticipation, beating her player to the ball. Back and forth, Proctor looking to hesitate and move at midfield, and Brooke Raish picks the pocket there. And this is the best opportunity of the game for West Rutland so far. This is one of their most prolific scorers. Shelby Grabowski sends a rocket to the front of the net. Isabel Valerio doesn't catch it cleanly, but nobody there for the hop. She picks it back up, and she pauses to give her team time. That's a bomb all the way out to midfield. Sam Callahan sends it back into the offensive end. Off Proctor. West Rutland throw. Looking for Grabowski to run corner. Shelby was not making that run, but it skips through the Proctor defender all the way to the far side of the box, and there's nobody from West Rutland on the far post to pick up the garbage. This is Whedon with a roller to the top of the box. Callahan's got to have a go. Great step, Lauren Harvey to contest. Meg's the Proctor player, but second layer of defense able to clear out. And this is Julia May sending the ball back into the offensive half. Callahan turns, shields, two players on her. Kiana Grabowski, nice job to get off and get a little bit of space. That ball's gonna find Shelby Grabowski heading to the front of the net. Valerio thinks about coming out, hesitates. Three players all hustling hard for that ball. Grabowski goes down, Proctor defender goes down, Isabel Valerio net goes down, and she walks away with the ball to keep it a 0-0 game here. We're at 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half of a scoreless tie. Valerio, low liner, comes down short of half field, but on the skip, carries into the West Rutland half. Kiera Pipeling contests, but Proctor comes away with it, and they're pushing up far sideline. They look to cross. West Rutland player there to defend. That ball coming near sideline. Whedon contains, Proctor player, nice pass into space, and that's Kiera Pipeling again contesting. And that's Julia May stepping up through. And we've got a call at the top of the box against Proctor, much to their fans' dismay. We'll have this direct kick from Lauren Harvey, and we'll see which side she elects to play to. Nice ball, up the middle. Skips off the Proctor defender's head, and that's Katie Callahan, high pressure, and she forces the error. That is just plain hard work. Great job by Callahan to pressure and force that error. Proctor player elects to chip it out of bounds there. And Cassidy Mack with a throw, and she'll look for Callahan in the corner. Callahan shielding, and then tries to hook that ball, but unable to. Result will be a kick for Isabel Valerio.
Maddie and Aaron,
Shelby and Brooke, switch.
Work together.
Go! Switch to Brooke.
Valerio looks far side this time.
Make them work. Forward.
And that ball comes down short of midfield, 50-50 ball, and West Rutland wins it and volleys it off the far sideline. Proctor throw. Great step, West Rutland to contest, send that ball. Now it's controlled by Proctor at midfield. Grabowski looking to step up and play defense there, but does not. And we've got a call, I believe it was against Grabowski for the little bit of shoulder action there as she tried to come back and play defense. But we've got a Proctor kick from their side of midfield. Proctor players stepping two. That ball to the middle of the field. This is trouble. We've got a one hopper that gets all the way into Kayla Coombs, senior keeper for West Rutland. Proctor forward late to the party, comes through but no contact. And Coombs strolls out to the top of the box. We'll see where she elects to play this drop kick. Couple steps sideways and then out to midfield again. Coombs having a nice day kicking the ball. Callahan and Raish collide, and that ball hits Shelby Grabowski in the back of the heel. That could have been a beautiful opportunity, but not cleanly touched. And now Proctor on the counterattack up the far sideline. Great cut to get to the middle, and Kiera Pipeling has been playing great on the far side, contesting everything, getting back, playing two ways, adding her strong throw to the attack. She's had a nice game so far. We're at 9:46 left in a scoreless first half here in West Rutland. West Rutland and the home whites. Proctor Phantoms, the number 3 seed, come over in their maroon travel jerseys, and Lauren Harvey with a goal kick. Far sideline. Beautiful job, Raish, to pull it out of the air, and then she turns and tries to send Callahan on a run, but Proctor there. Nice job, Cassidy Mack to contest that, and that ball's going to carry off the sideline. Mack with a throw coming. Great job, drops that between two Proctor players right onto Shelby Grabowski. She looks middle, Proctor collapses on it. McGee plays that on a volley, and Kiana Grabowski elevates and wins the 50-50 ball there. And there's that big throw from Pipeling, looking to the corner for Brooke Raish, picked off by Proctor, and that ball off the sideline. We have a Proctor throw, and we have a sub coming, number 4 for Proctor checking in. And number 5, Proctor checking out. Proctor throw. We saw a couple flip throws early. Both went higher than they did far, and Proctor has backed off on the flip throws. They've gone to a conventional throw here. Callahan trying to get into space, takes a shove, goes out, goes down, but no call. Pipeling contests, and now that's going to be Kiana Grabowski. She finds Callahan. Callahan trying to roll back, and now she sends it far side. Kiera Pipeling over there, pokes it forward. Proctor player clears it out, Another nice throw, that into the box to the last line of defense. Callahan hoping to step onto that and send a rocket, but nice job of Proctor to sniff that out, and now Proctor countering. They're coming near side, headed for the corner, and that's Kiana Grabowski. What a beautiful job of tracking back, and then she weaves and sends that ball out for a throw. I think she's an 8th grader, and that was veteran work right there. She played exceptionally well in the last game and playing well so far today. And here comes the flip throw. That is a mile high to the corner of the box. Harvey elevates and gets a head on it. It carries out. West Rutland goal kick. So we're looking at 7 minutes left in a scoreless first half. Both teams with opportunities, but no result. Here we're out to midfield. Proctor sends a beautiful ball corner. Kiera Pipeling needs to hustle to get there, and she is there. Proctor fans raise their voices in protest. But no result from all that protest. We've got a goal kick. Kiera Pipeling has played very well so far today.
Don't let him out.
One of the younger players on West Rutland, and she certainly is not showing any nerves or any inexperience. Kiana Grabowski hooks that ball far sideline. Callahan settles, looks to turn, pokes that ball up, and we've got a call out of bounds. And Proctor throw, 5 for Proctor, checking back in. Short rest for her. 24 for Proctor, checking out. And Proctor plays short, skips through. West Rutland hooks that out of bounds. Proctor throw. That ball flicked forward, and now it's Sam Callahan tracking back. Grabowski turns that ball back to midfield and then contests. 50-50 ball all the way to the sideline. Kiana Grabowski again playing very well, very aggressive, saying her name a lot so far today. And that's a nice strong throw by Pipeling. One hop to Callahan. Callahan trying to move forward. 3 Proctor defenders collapse, and they send that ball forward. Great step, Julia May. She comes near sideline, past midfield. That ball sneaks through the Proctor player. Step over by Proctor. And Shelby Grabowski able to get a little reach on that and send it out for a Proctor throw. Nice job, Cassidy Mack, to read the intent on that and jump there, but it carries out off her. That ball sideline. Harvey, great job to keep it in. Grabowski sends it sideline. And out. That's a Proctor throw, and Lauren Harvey again anticipates and steps in front of her player. This is dangerous. Julia May to the rescue, clears that ball up and out of trouble. Now that's Grabowski sending it far sideline, and nobody from West Rutland there. Proctor player plays it up the sideline there to midfield. Now they look corner. Overlapping defense. Julia May all the way up to midfield, finds Callahan. Callahan with a left-footed hook. And this is Raish. If she can get by, she's trouble. Big collision. Both players go down. Proctor coach not happy with the call. It is going to be a kick for West Rutland. From distance, Callahan can still hit it from here, but we'll see if she elects to try and find Raish, who has a height advantage on just about everybody out there. Callahan sends a rocket that carries all the way to the far post. Isabel Valerio there. Proctor coach still arguing, still staring down the official. Cassidy Mack, nice job to volley. Proctor steps. That ball a rocket off the legs.
Okay, it's insured.
And it's a Proctor throw. Official now over to have a talk with the Proctor coach. We'll give him the courtesy of some privacy and not zoom in on this, but it's a pretty heated discussion. Official explaining his view. And now we will go back to play here. We've got a Proctor throw.
on, guys, be aggressive. Get the ball.
50-50 ball, and Proctor pokes it by. They're looking corner, and Harvey. Great job to get there. Can she get there before the corner? It goes off Harvey's shin guards, contested all the way down, and rolls out off the end line. We've got a Proctor corner. We are at 3 minutes left in the first half. We're scoreless, and Proctor player trying to get that ball up on a tuft of grass, get her foot under it here, and we'll see. That ball lofted, middle of the box, and West Rutland first two, I believe that was Julia May. Able to clear that up out of the box, but Proctor continuing to pressure. Shot from distance, that ball breaking from right to left as it hooked. Carries off the end line, and West Rutland goal kick. Been a tightly contested game. We are at 0-0. We are at 2.5 minutes left in a scoreless first half. Harvey comes near sideline. Proctor elevates, but that player doesn't get to it. Now it's Grabowski. Great volley kick by the Proctor player, sends it up in the air. Bounces, might have been a hand, no call. Nice job, Proctor, to step, and there's Kiana Grabowski again. Anticipating, elevating, contesting everything. She's one of the smallest players on the field, and she has won more 50-50 balls and headers than anybody else on the West Rutland team. Tom Haley showing exceptional footwork there, helping out the ball boy, and that throw. Near sideline. Raish tries to get a hold of it. Now that's Grabowski. She comes near sideline. Raish stepping two, and Proctor player slips but wins that 50-50 ball and now goes down hard and awkwardly. Whistle to check on the player that's down. No injury. She's fine. And she will place that ball and strike it from where she had it.
Let's get one, let's get one. Let's go, Max, come on.
So we're at a minute 17, and Proctor's going to send this ball into the box and see what they can make happen. That is a low liner that skips off Brooke Raish. Cassidy Mack, nice job. Raish, full head of steam. What a great cut, but the touch a little far. Proctor player pulling away. Now it's West Rutland trying to pressure her on the far side. They're looking up, but Kiana Grabowski again contends, and Kiana Grabowski again clears that ball deep. West Rutland contending. Katie Callahan trying to get through. Proctor player, nice job to shield that ball as it carries out. Well, my mistake, it's a West Rutland throw. And we're down to 30 seconds. If West Rutland wants to make something happen, they should go quick. Big throw, Pipeling drops right to Raish. Callahan's gonna fire, and that ball is gonna carry wide right, up and out, excuse me. 18 seconds left, and I would be shocked if Proctor elects to put this ball in play, certainly not to the middle of the field. Too much distance to travel to have an offensive go, and that ball's bending near, and Brooke Raish steps and wins it. Gonna run out of time. I don't know about that decision to put that ball in play, but no result nonetheless. We are scoreless 0-0 here in West Rutland. We'll quickly cover results from earlier in the year. West Rutland went 13-1-0 and came in as the number 2 seed. They had a 5-0 win over Fairhaven, 4-1 over Green Mountain, 4-2 over Long Trail, 4-1 over Chelsea, 2-1 over Proctor at our homecoming, 5-2 over MSJ, 7-0 over Black River, 2-0 over Fairhaven, 3-1 over Arlington, 5-1 over Black River, 6-1 over Long Trail, lost to Proctor 2-1 at their homecoming is the only blemish on the record. Then they beat MSJ 2-0 and beat Arlington to finish the season with a 4-0 score. Proctor came in as the 3 seed. Their record 11-2-1. They opened with a 5-2 win over Arlington, 3-2 win over Green Otter Valley, 7-3 over MSJ. Lost at the West Rutland homecoming 1-2. Beat Long Trail 3-0. Lost to Mill River. Mill River beating Proctor 2-0. Black River win over Black River 5-1. Tied Long Trail 1-1. Beat Windsor 3-0. Beat MSJ 2-1. Beat West Rutland 2-1 at their homecoming. 3-0 win over Arlington and a 4-0 win over Black River. So 2 very successful seasons for these 2 Division IV powerhouses, and rightly so. They meet in the semifinals for the right to play the winner of Sharon and Long Trail, and we will be back for the second half. Teams are coming back onto the field after the halftime break, and we are headed into a second half. Scoreless game, Proctor and West Rutland. No word from the other semifinal yet. Not sure how Long Trail and Sharon are doing, but we'll know the result of that probably before you see this produced. So West Rutland will start off. We'll see if they play forward or back here to begin the second half. Touch forward, Callahan sends a bomb. Deep left corner. Raish immediately pursues, but Proctor, privy to that. They come up near side, beautiful balls tracking the line. Kira Pipeling hustling back, shoulder to shoulder. Proctor player forced to play back. Great job, Kira Pipeling, to track back. Now it's Raish with a little bit of space. She weaves around one defender, sends a left-footed ball, looking for Katie Callahan up top. Callahan there applies the pressure. Proctor elects to play out of danger and kick that ball out of bounds. Brooke Raish thinks about the throw, but Kira Pipeling has been doing a fantastic job with these, getting them deep into the area. Look at that ball, over everybody to the corner of the box. I think she surprised her own teammates, but Proctor off to the races on the far side. West Rutland player, I believe that's Matt, tracking back, and Proctor player a step ahead the entire way up the sideline, continuing to go. Somebody needs to step up here. Proctor player carries the ball the entire length of the field and then sends a left foot to the side of the net. Angle might have been a little bit deep, but nobody really stepped up and contested that run.
Don't let him out, win the ball.
Lauren Harvey
Don't let her back there.
plays far side, skips off a Proctor player, off another Proctor player, and they're able to play corner. Harvey hustles over and clears that ball out of danger. We'll have a Proctor throw. And it'll be a flip throw. And that one lower and deeper. Harvey, first 2, up with a header. Proctor up with a header, another header. Coombs off her line, needs to get there. Great anticipation, great job to come out and take control there for Kayla Coombs. She snatches that ball, drop kick, comes down right at midfield. Proctor first to play, but not a great touch. Raish, left foot, looking near sideline for Kira Pipeling, but Proctor first to that ball. Now they're gonna look corner, great pass, and guess who's there? Pipeling, shoulder to shoulder. She's gonna continue to pressure, giving up a lot of size, but not willing to step down. Kira Pipeling, great work, wins that ball. It carries out, and that's a West Rutland throw. And that was all effort for Kira Pipeling. Great job, Brooke Raish. Pull that ball out of the air, drop it to her foot. She splits 2 defenders, looking middle, but Proctor there. Callahan continuing to come back and contest. Gonna pressure this ball for Proctor, and it's sent up near the middle, but it's Raish. Cuts right, gets a little hip check. That ball sent far sideline. Callahan Grabowski gonna have to get on her horse to get there. She does, she controls. Looking to get past that defender and send a ball middle. I'm sure Raish was lurking in the box, but and Proctor, a little bit of a misstep there. That ball doesn't carry nearly as far as they'd hoped, and Callahan pressuring West Rutland. Great spot, Grabowski. Not great footing to fire from, but she fired it nonetheless, and it goes up and over. No result. We remain scoreless. We've got 36-22 left. And Isabel Valerio to put this ball in play for Proctor. Ball out to midfield. Callahan plays it and then gets bumped. No call. Carries out of bounds. Proctor throw. They play quick and short. Great step, Lauren Harvey, to come out and contest that. and West Rutland wins the throw in for her efforts. That's Cassidy Mack looking for Grabowski. Grabowski comes up gimpy there, might have got kicked in the ankle or stepped on. Hard to tell exactly what happened, but we've got a West Rutland throw, and Grabowski going to try and gut it out and continue to play, but she hasn't come down on that foot like she's comfortable yet. She continues to hop. That's a beautiful ball in the front of the box, raced there and gets shouldered, but it carries off the end line, and Callahan can bend it from this side. No, she can't. Callahan's going to send this ball a little bend out away from the net. Raish, first two, gets a header, but it comes out of the box instead. Second West Rutland header carries even further out of the box. Lauren Harvey, great step to send that back in. We'll see how Grabowski's doing. Raish trying to make a move, and Kiana Grabowski, great step, but gets run into, no call. Back and forth, Grabowski continues to work. She has done a fantastic job today of contesting and winning balls. Proctor clears out of danger. We're all the way out past midfield, looking to flick it forward with the head, but carries back instead. Nice job to get that ball to the middle, and now we're coming near sideline. Proctor steps two. They're going to go down the sideline. That's Kelsey Whedon tracking back. She needs to get on her horse and get there. Proctor player past her. We've got a beautiful cross headed right to the front of the net. It's a rocket. Kayla Coombs is there, drops down, makes the save, no rebound. Nice work for her. She's had a great season as a senior keeper. That drop kick comes down short of midfield, and it's going to skip out. Grabowski looks like she's moving a little better now, which is good to see. She's a vital piece of the West Rutland offense. Harvey, great step. That ball to the middle. Raish hooks the ball over, and fortunate for her, the Proctor player tried to get ahead on that. Skips off, out of bounds, off her head. We'll have a West Rutland throw near midfield. 18, I believe Janae McGee checks in. 6, Kelsey Whedon checks out. Grabowski battling. Shields that ball out for a West Rutland throw. She hesitates. Now she finds Callahan. Callahan does a nice job to shield. One to beat and then double teamed, and then Proctor comes away with it. West Rutland player comes back to contest and goes down, but no call, and now Proctor's on the move. West Rutland tracking back. And Julia May, only player for West Rutland back actually playing defense. Everybody else was trying to hustle back and catch up with the play, and May able to shut the door on that. This ball carries far sideline. Proctor player moves, deals into the corner. Sam Callahan looking to contain on the far side. That ball's coming middle, and that is Janae McGee there to contest. That ball up off a hand, no call. And last line, Lauren Harvey gets it to the top of the box, and then West Rutland player gets it all the way to the sideline, and it's Kiana Grabowski. We'll see what she can do. Plays right into the Proctor player and goes down, and Proctor looking dangerous right now. Kiera Pipeling clears, and Brooke Raish on the other end of that. She has one player to beat before she gets in some space, and hard work back and forth, both ladies, and the Proctor player able to get it away. We've got a call, and it's going to be against Raish for a shove at the end of that. 32-18 left. We are still scoreless. 0-0. We're looking at the semifinals of the Vermont State Tournament, Girls Division IV Varsity Soccer, and Proctor to put this ball in play. Nice ball, plenty of loft into the box. Brooke Raish, instinctive athlete, right there where it comes down, and she sends a left foot that's going to carry out well past midfield. Proctor throw. That ball past both the Proctor and West Rutland players. Raish jogging back, not sure why. Proctor player hustling, wins the ball. Harvey chips it, and it carries off the end line out of danger, and Proctor, quick throw. Callahan and her player both stepping in, both with hands up, and it's a handball against Proctor. So Lauren Harvey will have an opportunity here. She waits for her players to get further upfield.
Ariel, don't let her slide over to her.
That ball comes down and skips. Callahan battling, trying to shield. Proctor player clears up over everybody. Now Sam Callahan continuing to work, and she's able to reach and chip that ball out. Off Proctor. And Kira Pipeling trying to gain a little bit of extra yardage there, asked to come back and throw from further back. Raish, first two, got time, sends a floater to the middle of the field, and that ball with a little backspin dies, and Proctor looking to set up in a dangerous spot on the field here, cuts back. And Kiana Grabowski again steps up. Proctor, great job to be first two on that ball. Pipeling tracking back. No call. And eventually there's a call on Kira Pipeling there. In close in terms of yardage, but steep angle. This essentially will be a corner kick. Proctor sending players to the front of the net. West Rutland two-person wall. And that ball to the front of the net. Who's there? Brooke Raish is there. Smartly gets that header out of bounds. Proctor corner. We're under 30 minutes, 29 minutes, 25 seconds left. We're still 0-0, both teams with scoring opportunities. Neither team with any result. Proctor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in front of the West Rutland net. That ball bending. West Rutland first two, header to the side. West Rutland looks to get it to the front of the net. It's a chaotic scrum in front of the West Rutland net. That ball rolls through and Kayla Coombs comes up, stalks to the top of the box. Great job to be where she needed to be on that. Proctor player came late after Coombs already had control. And that ball on a hop carries to midfield, but West Rutland players stand still and Proctor players move to it. Proctor weaving. And that is a great step. I believe that was Lauren Harvey. Anticipated, beat her player to the ball and got it up and out of danger. Two West Rutland players looking to play that. Neither one does, but thankfully Julia May there to clear. And West Rutland plays back, but right onto Proctor feet. West Rutland's scrambling right now, and lucky that Proctor hasn't capitalized. That ball floats to the middle, headed up and out. But controlled by Proctor again. Now moving side to side. She may step into this, but Kira Pipeling there to clear. And ball headed up the field and perhaps out, played by Proctor. And not played well. That ball carries off the sideline. West Rutland gets a chance to catch their breath. Janae McGee comes off. Kelsey Whedon comes on. And we will see if West Rutland can regroup a little bit after that frantic scramble in their own end. Ball comes down at midfield. Whedon tries to contain, forces a pass to the far side. Proctor plays back, and now they're looking to play corner. Too easy, all the way to the end line. And nice pullback to keep that ball in. Dangerous. West Rutland incredibly flat right now. That ball out near midfield, and nobody from West Rutland even in the zip code. West Rutland player contests, that's Raish trying to reach. Proctor player stumbles, it carries off the sideline. We'll have a Proctor throw. And dangerous times for West Rutland right now. We're at 26:44 and Proctor completely dictating play. Julia May trying to clear that ball out of bounds. Unable to do so. Raish sends the ball out to midfield, and it's all Proctor. Proctor sends it back in, and now West Rutland finally steps to the ball. Sends that ball up near midfield. And Shelby Grabowski unable to get to it, but it does carry out. West Rutland, Madison Guay will check in. We'll see who's coming off. 12, I believe that's Shelby Mack going to check out for a rest. And it has been all Proctor the last 5 minutes here or more. West Rutland with a throw. to Grabowski. Grabowski with a little bit of space. That touched too far, but able to recover. Trying to cut through. Shoulder to shoulder, Proctor player. Ball carries out off the sideline, and Proctor earns a throw. Here comes another sub for Proctor. 19 checking in.
Shelby and Brooke, split.
And 24 Proctor coming off. Proctor with the throw. And West Rutland steps to and sends that ball into the crowd. And nice crowd. Proctor only 8 miles away, and a lot of their fans came. They do travel well. Callahan tries to clear that ball out, but it goes off shin guards and carries all the way. It'll be a West Rutland throw from right next to the flag, deep, deep, deep in their own end. 24:50 left, clock tick, tick, ticking. We're still 0-0 here in the second half. Callahan with a throw up over Grabowski, sent back into danger by Proctor. Now that ball settled. Grabowski battling, and that's a call against Shelby. A little too physical there, she disagrees, but ref makes the call. This will be from distance, but it's just a continuation of the relentless pressure Proctor's been putting on. They have not tallied yet, but Isabel Valerio for Proctor has had a pretty easy time of it so far this half. That ball into the box, Julia May steps in. Here we go, Callahan settles, time and space. She sends the ball forward for Raish. Touch a little too far, but Raish recovers, plays back. Callahan going side to side, and she'll look forward for Grabowski. Grabowski, oh man, Grabowski gets destroyed at the top of the box. There's no call. I lost track. I don't know where the ball went out or who it went off. Both girls down and obviously in distress. Refs will call for Cody Parker to come out. Refs have not called for a coach or a trainer. Both girls down extremely hard. It was a major collision. I don't believe there's going to be a call either way on that. I apologize. I lost track of the ball. I do not know what the result's going to be. Now Parker out to take a look. And if you've watched these games before, you're tired of hearing how much I appreciate Cody Parker. But to have a trained physical trainer, licensed and certified here to watch after the kids is such an asset. And he's currently tending to the Proctor player. He'll go over and check on Shelby Grabowski in a minute. But coaches, before Cody started showing up, were put in a very difficult position, and sometimes making decisions that they may or may not be qualified to make in terms of whether we should move a player, whether a player can come back into a game, whether a player should be examined for a concussion. And having Cody here takes the pressure off those coaches, and I know for a fact parents appreciate it when their child's down and they've got somebody of Cody's abilities and training and knowledge to come out and help take care of them. So very appreciative to the West Rutland School Board for continuing to pay Cody's salary and make sure he's here for the kids. And he is here for all the kids. First person he attended to was the Proctor player, and now he's checking on Shelby Grabowski. Proctor player coming off with a lot of help. She's not putting any weight on her right leg. Coaching player helping her hobble off. Shelby Grabowski finally standing back up. She's not limping. I don't want to guess what it was other than a violent collision. Proctor player headed to Cody Parker's training table to get an assessment. Shelby Grabowski, I'm sure, will get checked over as well. Violent collision, no call, and I'll try and track down what the result will be in terms of where the ball comes in play. They're rolling one out. It looks like it is Proctor goal kick. After all that, the clock did stop at 23:38, so we're going to resume play here. Shelby walking it off. Proctor player not in as good a condition. She's going to get that leg checked by Cody Parker. So we'll try and keep you posted on her condition. Back to play. Callahan turns, looks to send that ball corner. Proctor there. Madison Guay steps two, and then it's Kiana Grabowski again sending that ball for Raish. Raish, two Proctor players on her. She continues to pressure. Proctor player tries to play it out, and Raish again gets that ball. It's to the front of the Proctor net, and it carries off the end line. And that's the most dangerous West Rutland has looked in quite some time, but the ball carries out off the end line. No result, and Isabel Valerio with a goal kick low liner heading for the sideline past everybody, and it carries out for a West Rutland throw. That ball into space. Proctor first two, and that's Kelsey Whedon with a roller looking for Raish, but Proctor picks that off and they send the ball forward. Julia May sends it back into the offensive half. Proctor now trying to build, and Julia May there to close the door, sends that ball sideline. Proctor, nice job to step two, settles, coming near side to side. We'll see if she's able to turn the corner. Kelsey Whedon tracking with her. She sends a roller that Lauren Harvey's able to play. She plays it right to the far sideline, but it's controlled by Proctor, and Kiera Pipeling continues her strong play, contains and then pokes it out for a Proctor throw. This is Anderson on the end line. Dangerous ball that actually looked more dangerous than it was. It carried behind the net. And good to see Shelby Grabowski jog back on the field to check in. Also 18 Janae McGee. We've got Kelsey Whedon checking out and Madison Guay checking out. Shelby Grabowski is a tough kid. Went down hard. Maybe the wind knocked out of her. But regardless, she is back in, and she is an offensive asset for West Rutland. That goal kick coming near side, skips off a Proctor player's head. West Rutland throw, and Pipeling will take care of this.
Little bit of depth, Sally.
And that ball over everybody up the sideline, all the way to the corner, and Brooke Raish trying to get there, and that ball chipped out by Proctor. Here comes Kiera for a big throw. And that ball into the box, it's all Proctor. West Rutland scrambling to try and plug things up. Callahan looks to contest. There's Harvey with a left foot, sends it back in, and Proctor clears out of danger. Pipeling with another throw. She looks for Callahan, but Proctor steps back on that, pokes it out, and it's another throw for Pipeling 15 yards further up the field. She's got Callahan short, but she's going to go big. That's a line drive to the corner of the box, cleared out by Proctor, and that earns West Rutland. I thought it might be a corner, but it's a throw instead, and this might be almost as good as a corner. Pipeling doing a fantastic job. Gets that ball all the way to Valerio, who doesn't handle it cleanly, but scoops it up after a bit of a bobble, and she trots to the top of the box, and she sends a drop kick well past midfield. Harvey traps that ball, turns it, sends it far sideline, but Proctor steps. Sam Callahan gonna apply pressure on the far sideline. Proctor sends a dangerous ball all the way to Kayla Coombs, who's there to make the save. Dangerous look for Proctor. We're under 20 minutes, and we are still scoreless. This is starting to feel like a 1-0 game. One may be all it takes to win it. That ball on a hop. Raish elevates, flicks forward for Callahan. Callahan run into by Proctor, and we've got a kick from distance. Callahan elects to play quick instead. Raish is already up there, and that's the target you're looking for. This is dangerous ball into the box. Grabowski tries the left foot, goes down again awkwardly, and Proctor clears that ball out off the sideline. Nice job of Brooke Raish to head up the field as soon as that was called, so Callahan didn't need to wait for her. Callahan able to play quickly before Proctor was set, and West Rutland got a good look. Grabowski tries to trap that throw, and it is dangling on the end line. Oh my goodness, ball to the front of the net. Great job by Kiera Pipeling to get it there. It's a mad scramble. Who can get a foot on it? Oh, that was a shove in the back on Callahan. She goes down and there's no call. That should have been a PK from my perspective. That ball up in the air. It's another mad scramble. Valerio comes out to contest, does not get a hold of it, Ref blows the whistle maybe to get things under control as much as anything. We've got a Proctor kick, but Callahan got destroyed from behind and no call. 0-0 game with 18:20 left. That should have been a PK. But no call is no call. Here comes Proctor. Out to midfield. Proctor first two. Header comes to Raish. Raish. Well, that couldn't have been Raish because the ball went to Raish. It was Janae McGee. Anyway, Proctor controls. Dangerous look up the field, but no result for West Rutland. And now Proctor on the counter. West Rutland steps and it's a scramble on the far sideline. Cassidy Mack continues to work, and that touch off the sideline for a throw. 17:38 left. 0-0 semifinals here. Girls Varsity Soccer Division IV state tournament. Winner to play the winner. Winner here plays the winner of number 1 seed Sharon and number 6 Long Trail. West Rutland boys advance to the finals. They'll play Proctor. And West Rutland player hit quite hard, and I'm not sure if the ref's looking for a card or not. Callahan certainly wants one. And instead of a card against Proctor, it's a call against West Rutland. Callahan continues to express her displeasure. We've got 17 minutes left, and we've got a Proctor kick. Callahan continuing to talk. Grabowski picking up the conversation. West Rutland coaches asking their players to stop talking and get back on defense.
That's who you're helping with.
This is trouble. Pulls the trigger. That's going to float off the crossbar. You cannot get closer. That ball floated all the way in. Coombs, a tall keeper, could not get up and get a finger on that. It floated her and skipped off the crossbar for a goal kick. Proctor very dangerous on that. West Rutland didn't regain composure after that call against Callahan, and Proctor had a great look at the net. We'll see if they can regroup and put something together here. Proctor first two, and they immediately push. That ball turned. Grabowski goes down. Call against Proctor. West Rutland kick. Ref may ask him to pull it back a little bit. Kiana Grabowski handles those duties, and Lauren Harvey will set it where she wants it and put it in play. Raish already up. Grabowski already up. We'll see where Harvey plays.
Alley depth.
High. Flicked forward by West Rutland into the box, and Proctor able to clear. West Rutland's going to step to that, and they do. That's Sam Callahan. Flicks that ball corner. And this is Katie Callahan, her sister. If she can get to it, it's going to be a dangerous look. Katie had a little bit of room to head into the corner and make something happen, but that touch a little too far, and it's a Proctor throw. Kiana Grabowski, first two again, not a great touch, carries out. And Proctor throw. Great job, West Rutland, to step to that. Raish tries to get those long legs out and contest, but Proctor away with it. And this is looking dangerous. They've got a player headed far post. They float that ball into the box, and it's Kayla Coombs. Comes out, Proctor player runs through. Contact there. No call. And Kayla with a high drop kick short of where she's been putting them. Comes down at midfield on the second hop. McGee with a knee sends it forward, and now Raish trying to send this into the offensive half. Proctor contests, great stick. Raish goes down, but Proctor girl got ball, no call, and it's a white throw. Kiera Pipeling. Kelsey Whedon checks in. Janae McGee checks out. 14:27 left. We are still 0-0 in the second half here in West Rutland. Beautiful throw into the corner. Raish gonna get there and track it. Sends a low roller to the corner of the box, and nobody for West Rutland there. Pipeling steps up and sends that ball out. Be a Proctor throw from deep in their half. Great step, Kiera Pipeling. Been doing it all day long. Not a great touch. Carries out, but I've been saying her name and Kiana Grabowski repeatedly. Both young players showing great anticipation and great willingness to step to balls and win them. Pipeling strolls up the line and makes a long throw that Raish doesn't settle well, but now she's in space, and this is dangerous, and she hooks that ball well left. Dangerous spot for her to shoot from. Anybody up over 100 goals can certainly bury it from there, but that ball off her foot was bending left immediately and started out left of the net. So Isabel Valerio will have another goal kick. She elects to go far side. Proctor player still getting ice on her ankle, being tended to by Cody Parker. Great job to step to that ball. This is Raish, and she sends a high looping ball into the corner. Callahan's got to get there. She does. She settles, but Proctor able to play. Carries back to Whedon. Whedon with a touch and a left foot finds Raish. Raish tries to get there. Can't quite get there. Proctor wins it. Lauren Harvey, great step, wins that 50-50 ball and sends it in. Back and forth it goes. West Rutland throw. 12:46 remain in a scoreless tie. If we end 0-0, we'll play a 15-minute overtime. Golden goal. If we 10-minute overtime in the playoffs.
When they played the other day, they played 20.
So it'll be a 10-minute golden goal overtime. If that's scoreless, they play a second 10-minute golden goal, and then it goes to PKs. And a lot of knowledgeable soccer people I've talked to are not in favor of penalty kicks deciding a game. One coach indicated you don't have a home run derby to... Oh, Shelby Grabowski. Great job to put a left foot on that, and Isabel Valerio up to the task. West Rutland pressuring now, trying to get away from the overtime penalty kick scenario. Grabowski challenges and goes down, but always ready to step up. West Rutland steps again. They're getting the better of play now, and Proctor forced to scramble and kick balls out of bounds in desperation. Nice job to keep that in, and Cassidy Max ended up the line. And nobody there for West Rutland. And that's Kelsey Whedon sending a looping ball into the crowd and out. Proctor throw, but back to the baseball analogy, you don't have a home run derby to settle a baseball game, and you don't have a free throw contest to settle a basketball game, so why would you have penalty kicks? On top of that, it's just too heartbreaking for the kids that lose, in my opinion. Proctor player goes down. We'll have a West Proctor player goes down. They will get the kick. I'm getting loopy here. It's 11:02 left. Scoreless. And every set piece like this is a dangerous set piece. Could be all it takes for the game winner. This is feeling like it's probably going to end 1-0 or go into overtime. Coombs calmly out to handle that. Walks to the top of the box. She'll step sideways and then hook this ball. And that ball's out to midfield. Proctor coming sideways. Floats the ball near side. Kara Pipeling contests. Proctor gets off the ball and sends it to the top of the box. Great job to step there, Sam Callahan. She gets taken down, but no call. That ball. I believe the call there is offsides, if I'm not mistaken. Dangerous. 10 minutes left. Lauren Harvey to put this ball in play. Sun going down. It'll cool off a little bit here. I'm sure the girls that are running won't mind. Grabowski tries to elevate, but it's over her. And that's a great step. Kelsey Whedon, she sends the ball to the middle, but Proctor there. Far sideline, carries out. West Rutland throw. Cassidy Mack. Kiana Grabowski settles, but it carries off her, off the sideline for a Proctor throw. They play quickly, and that a low rolling throw handled by Proctor out to midfield by West Rutland, now deeper by Proctor. Great physical defense by West Rutland, but this is trouble. Great cut by Proctor. That's a rocket. Great look for Proctor there, coming side to side and then get to the top of the net and turn your hips and fire. 9:03 left, and that was a great opportunity with no result. And Lauren Harvey.
Don't let him out!
Let's go, keep working!
Has been busy with the goal kick duties, and that ball coming near side, and nobody from West Rutland even in the area there. Proctor, not a great touch, it carries out. 18 Janae McGee in, 6 Kelsey Whedon out, 4 Kiera Pipeling, 2 throw. And that ball over everybody. What a great throw. 2 hops and out of bounds. Kiera Pipeling has been a weapon with that throw all game long.
Yes, thank you. Big, Emma.
Come on, Emma. Big shot. He's going to run up from behind you.
Great step.
Wait!
And no whistle, so Callahan elects to continue playing, and rightly so. Gets that ball up to Raish. Raish, tenacious work, and she's going to roll one into the box. Does not get all the way through, and Proctor carries and then unloads. West Rutland plays wide, maybe too wide. Nope. Yep.
Come on, ladies, let's go. Go, break up the intensity.
Proctor player asked to come well back of where she was about to throw, and up to her player. No pressure, nobody there to contest. Callahan going side to side, plays off Proctor shin guards. 50-50 ball, and the Proctor player comes away with that. Now Proctor will come near side, and look at the run Sam Callahan just put on to play defense right there. She tracked from the far side of the field, caught the Proctor player, made a great tackle, and the result is going to be a West Rutland throw. Proctor player thinks it's purple, thinks it's maroon. That was all Sam Callahan making that happen right there. Nothing but hustle. Outstanding work. And Kiera Pipeling will take care of the throw here. And that ball, a mile down the sideline, chipped out by Proctor and Kiera Pipeling. A ball from the ball boy already, so she'll play quickly, and that ball's into the box over everybody. Raish looking to run onto that. Callahan there's Raish. Raish goes down, Proctor player with her arm extended, no call. And that ball's out to midfield. And that is tremendous work, Lauren Harvey. Track back, now she's challenged by Proctor, and they come away. And West Rutland able to turn and get that ball back up. Trouble. Kiera Pipeling there, Sam Callahan there, 2 young players able to step up and take control right there and clear the ball out of danger. Proctor elects to carry back, and now got to get there, Shelby Grabowski. Proctor player beats her. This is dangerous. Great job to step there by Julia May, but the result's a ball on the corner of the box for Proctor, and now that ball off shin guards and out, and we've got a Proctor throw, and we're under 6 minutes. Proctor throws short. Not much immediate pressure there, and that ball to the top of the box.
Out of the middle!
Katie Callahan, nothing but hard work, wins that ball, and she's going to send that ball looking for Raish on the run. Sam Callahan comes up to contest, and that ball cleared out, and here comes Kiera Pipeling again with a throw. We'll see where she looks. What a bullet of a throw. Off Proctor, out of bounds. Pipeling has been getting West Rutland touches in the offensive end. Has to come back here. Looking for Raish. Raish able to elevate and get on that. Cleared away, but Kiera Pipeling's going to step to that. Ball's up in the air. Now it is Janae McGee. Looking for Raish in the corner. No luck there. Carries out. Proctor throw. Immediate pressure Kiera Pipeling. That ball carries out, and her hard work earns her another throw. Looking for Raish or Grabowski. Looking for somebody. Grabowski goes down again in the box. No call. Janae McGee steps, and we'll see who wins that ball. Harvey was there, but now Proctor's on the run, and Kiera Pipeling all the way back. Going to get the call against Pipeling. Aggressive defense shuts the door on the attack nonetheless. There are certainly good fouls in a game, and that might have been one. Gives West Rutland a chance to get everybody back. 4 minutes left. Nothing malicious there. A little bit of a shove and got the call. Certainly no intent to hurt anybody. That ball's in the box, and it's trouble. And that's a ball that handled by Kayla Coombs. Boy, that sure looked like trouble. And again, the West Rutland keeper there. She and Isabel Valerio have both had strong games today, keeping the door shut, keeping the lid on a 0-0 game. We've got an official talking to a player to make sure she's okay. We've got a stoppage of time as she comes off the field, and we'll have a sub for an injured player. Clock stops at 3 minutes 28 seconds. Coach out to check on her. West Rutland girls regrouping. Time for one of the senior leaders to make a point here. See if they can finish this before it needs to go into overtime. Proctor player being checked by Cody Parker, who again, there to help any player who needs it. And ball comes out of Kayla Coombs' hand. She had it. Okay. Thought they were going to make her kick it from the ground, but allows her to pick it up. Drop kick goes up. Carries out. West Rutland throw. Cassidy Mack looking for Raish. Can't get it quite there, but Callahan's there to pick it up. She finds Raish headed for the corner, and this is trouble. Rolls that ball to the front, and Proctor there to deny. And they carry and send that ball out near midfield. A little bit of a misjudgment. West Rutland stepped to contest, and it carried over. And look at Sam Callahan hustle back. And that is tenacious work, Sam Callahan. Another one of the younger players on this West Rutland squad. Tracks all the way back to stop that advance by Proctor. Fantastic work. We're at 2:42. Proctor coming near side. Shelby pursues. Harvey steps. Left foot. Nice job. Who's there for West Rutland? It's Brooke Raish, and she's got Callahan goes down with a push from behind. No call there. No whistle. Not sure why West Rutland stopped running, but this is dangerous. Oh, Proctor player loses her footing, but ends up rolling it into the box for one of her own players. Dangerous spot to shoot from there for Proctor, but couldn't get her footing under her to get the shot off. We're at 2 minutes with a Proctor throw. Things are winding down and the pressure is building. Short throw, Pipeling elevates, gets a head on it, top of the box. Grabowski looks to flick and then carry, but Proctor has it at the top of the box, headed far side, now coming near side, sends a roller. Kiera Pipeling steps, but steps over. That's trouble. Oh my God, Kayla Coombs was there, and then Proctor buries it. So we've got 1:36 left. 1:36 left, we'll see how Proctor responds. It's been a great game, back and forth, back and forth. Proctor first on the board, but the game's not over. West Rutland has 1:36 to put something together and put this ball in the back of the net. And we'll see how they respond. West Rutland coaches imploring their players to keep their heads up here. Callahan and Counter Grabowski to start. And West Rutland sending everybody forward now. You don't need defense, you need offense. Lauren Harvey will stick her nose in and try and make something happen. And Brooke Raish immediately. So it's a foul on Proctor, clock running, minute 18, which is plenty of time. Plenty of time, and they're gonna have Katie Callahan take this. Play short for Brooke Raish. Brooke Raish sends a floater that comes down outside the box. Callahan and Kiera Pipeling there. And Proctor elects to play that. It'll carry out up near midfield. We're under a minute now. West Rutland definitely needs to show the urgency. We've got stoppage for a player that's down for Proctor. 52 seconds left. Did not see what happened on that. Proctor coach asking for a card on that. I did not see the foul. Other Proctor coach calling his players over. And Cody Parker again called into service. He's out quickly to attend to the Proctor player. So Proctor on the scoreboard with 1:30 left in regulation. Clock has wound down to 52 seconds now. I believe it'll be Proctor throw on the far sideline at midfield when we resume, and we're 52 seconds left in the second half. Proctor coaches making substitutions. West Rutland players huddling together. Proctor player up and walking off on her own. Cody Proctor there at her side. She's coming off slowly, but she is coming off under her own power, and Cody's there to make sure she's okay. More subs for Proctor. So West Rutland throw coming, 52 seconds left in this semifinal game here. Winner will advance to play the winner of Sharon and Long Trail. Loser will start basketball practice. And I'm sure these two teams will see each other in the playoffs on the basketball court, both powerhouses within the state. 52 seconds, and we're going to resume play here with a West Rutland throw. Nope, we're going to start play with a Proctor throw. West Rutland first two. And they need urgency. Sam Callahan sends that ball forward. Callahan hit, no call. Pushing and shoving. West Rutland looking to play that ball forward, and Proctor clears it. We're at 35 seconds. Dangerous for Proctor. Great step, West Rutland. That's Julia May showing her mettle. She gets that ball up, and now West Rutland needs to come back and get a hold of this ball and try and make something happen. Kira Pipeling, another step. Great job. West Rutland, a little bit of opportunity here. That's Kiana Grabowski. Shoulder to shoulder, beats her player. Heading to the corner. Getting interesting here. Ball to the front of the net. Who's there? Where are the West Rutland players? We're at 0. Wow. Kiana Grabowski with a valiant run up the field. Gets that ball all the way to the front of the net. West Rutland unable to finish, and Proctor ends up with a hard-fought 1-0 victory. They got on the scoreboard with 1:36 left, I believe. West Rutland unable to respond, and disappointing end of the season for West Rutland, but a great season nonetheless. Always hard to lose anytime, but especially hard to lose in the semis, especially for the seniors. So West Rutland girls regrouping, and we'll have handshakes. We'll stay for that. We'll stay for Proctor's jog across the field to get a hand from their fans. But it is Proctor 1, West Rutland 0. Don't know who they will play, but they will play Saturday for yet another state championship. So in the meantime, thanks to PEGTV for the ability to put these games out there for folks to stream either online or watch on TV. I know some folks from out of state who've expressed appreciation for being able to see cousins and grandchildren play in Vermont when they're in Montana and places as far away as Afghanistan. I know a player from West Rutland has a brother who was stationed overseas and was able to stream games, and I know that was tremendously important to him to be able to feel a little closer to home. And none of that happens without PEGTV making it possible. Thanks also to Arlen for use of his equipment, taping this game. Always a pleasure to work with him. And that is the end of the season for West Rutland. Proctor gets one more game. Always classy to see the players thank the officials at the end of the game. And West Rutland's going to jog across and get a hand from their fans. It's a hard thing for a senior when the season ends. Most of these girls will have basketball and then softball, but that's the end of soccer for a lot of these players, and it's bittersweet. And Proctor girls celebrating, and they'll have their jog across the field as well. We'll catch that. Always a nice moment to see those players appreciated by their fans. And Proctor waiting for their last player. And that's the end of action here from West Rutland, with Proctor advancing to the finals. Congratulations to the Phantoms. West Rutland with nothing to hang their head about. Very successful season. Beat 1-0 in the semifinals. Thanks to Peg. Thanks to Arlen.